Hello, it's me and Boo and special guest GLACE's here with us today.
Hello there.
Who, for some reason, is the only one of us that appears on the screen. It's weird. I don't know.
Strange.
Anyway, so yeah, GLACE's my brother, and he's the one who suggested Tunic to us. And he's offered to demonstrate some speedruns for us, which we were really excited to see.
Yeah.
Oh, Nabishin, I'm gonna guess? Hello, welcome! So we're probably gonna chill. Immediately jumps back.
Thank you.
Thank you for the sub!
Awesome. Yeah, a lot of stuff happens like at the very start. So if you miss 10 seconds, like, how did you get here? Okay.
Great question. Does
So
the game run faster in Greek? We have a question.
I'll go ahead and admit it doesn't. If anyone else asks you, it does. I'm submitting all of my times in Greek, and I'm just going to see if anyone else in the community starts switching.
Well, I don't know. That's what they do for the run. Is it's in Greek. It must be faster. Perfect.
So to talk a little bit about what I'm planning to be doing, if all goes to plan, I'm going to be showcasing 2 different run categories. The first one is called All Relics, No Major Skips, which you can't even say the category name to someone that hasn't played without it being slightly spoilers. The same goes for the category True Ending, I guess, but you know.
What? You mean this thing has a true ending?
Thank you, Mochi. I really like the Glaceon VTuber.
So cute. It's just Souls-like. They all have true endings.
But All Relics, No Major Skips is a kind of arbitrary category, but it kind of ends up being one of the best ones to showcase like playing the game fast, because it disallows a lot of like clipping through walls, clipping past areas. You kind of have to more or less go through ways in a mostly intended way.
Okay. So you can do glitches and exploits, but you can't just skip half the game. So you get to see the whole thing.
Yeah. And that has some interesting connotations with it. But then to make up for it afterwards, I'm hoping to do an any % run to kind of showcase what the major skips that the first run doesn't skip.
Ah!
Okay, I think I finally got all of my things posted everywhere.
Oh, let me go retweet tweets.
Yeah, Mochi is talking about how like some arbitrary categories end up being better categories. My main like speedrun knowledge is in the game Zelda Ocarina of Time, which if you watch a modern any % is about 8 minutes long, and it doesn't involve the game at all. So
well, they've finally unlocked Ace in that, right? So
yeah, so like full any %, like unrestricted any % is just like give yourself the correct file name and go to town. Oh no. Yeah, another thing what she's mentioning is like this is probably the worst week in the world to stream a speedrun.
Yeah.
GDQ's going on.
GDQ's going on. GDQ also had a Tunic run. So
yes.
Yes.
We're doing it too. I haven't actually gotten.
I actually
to watch
have
the games run.
seen a bunch of people having a like GDQ takeover like streams and stuff where they're just flooding the Twitch with more speedruns. So apparently that's a thing. So maybe we're actually in style right now.
Nice. You just need to be streaming when GDQ ends, so that there's like the chance that they host you and you just suddenly have 50,000 people.
That would be so scary. Okay, all right. Tweet. I'm sorry, it took me that long to actually type up a tweet. I'm good now. Oh, I see. Yeah. If the current run isn't one you're interested in, you go, ooh, is anyone else speedrunning something interesting on Twitch?
Or if you found that you really want to watch more Tunic speedruns, because you already saw the one at GDQ. I mean, that happened to me a different year. There was some game that was being run, and then for the next 2 days, GDQ was still happening, but all I did was look up other people running speedruns of that game. Anyways, I think we've waited for a while, so...
Yeah.
Alright. So,
we're
first
ready
run
to
is
go.
going to be all relics, if y'all are ready.
Yeah!
Then
Should we count you down, or do you want
to... go for it, yeah.
Alrighty. 3, 2,
1.
Yeah, that's terrible.
We all have weird lag, so I was like, I'm not sure how well this will work.
So there's one trick coming up right at the very, very start of this game that I will ask one of you to explain what's happening on the screen.
Okay, so there's like Holy Cross codes in the manual for just getting one of these items per game. So while GLACE is walking, he's also rapidly doing Holy Cross stuff to make things appear. Also, Nebula Aurora, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
All right, as is marathon tradition, I messed up the firebomb code, but we got there.
So yeah, one of the things you discover in Tunic gameplay, if you're me, you discover it very late, is that you can use the D-pad to type in codes, and the game refers to it as the Holy Cross, which is so amazing. But there's just so many different little... Oh my gosh.
So... yeah, what happened there is a well-placed firebomb lets you break those bushes from the other side, which just barely lets you walk out of aggro range of pretty much everyone there. So about a minute in, we're able to save an overworld and get out of there with 2 dynamite, and we are immediately just beelining it to Frog's domain.
Oh my goodness.
With our 2 dynamite.
Yeah. There's not even a sword or a stick or anything else yet.
2 dynamite and 15 coins. It's all we need.
Yeah.
I mean, that's enough. That seems like enough. Gotta get best item or... Yes, perfect.
Nope. Down the ladder, not up.
I always get stuck in that... 15 bits. Perfect. I always get stuck whenever I try to exit through that like top area of the Frog's domain, because I continue pushing the same direction and it flips the camera side. So I exit and then I enter and then I exit.
If you take these ladders quickly enough, then this guy's on a patrol cycle. Frogs are kind of on patrols through this game. So this one area conveniently ends up being a place where you can kind of stealth through it just by
as long as
knowing.
You show up at the right time, then you know where everyone's going to be. Oh, wow.
We're gonna go through here. These people, they don't mind.
Don't mind me. Just passing through.
Yeah. So after I played Tunic normally, I went through. I didn't do a speed run, but I was replaying the game as quickly as possible, and did notice you could just run through this whole area pretty easily. Toof.
Excellent.
We're gonna get an attack upgrade for later on,
Okay.
and we got the money for that attack upgrade there too. It's very convenient. This is a
Ah.
handy place. But now we are immediately we're about 4 minutes in, and it's time for orb.
Yes.
Incredible.
Orb get.
Oh, hi. Hi,
And-
Landy. Welcome.
Hey,
Running
Landy.
is a great strategy. This post made by Dark Souls.
So another thing that's worth pointing out is when you save quit, it takes you back to the last scene entrance. So saving and quitting in that room just kind of takes us instantly back to the start of Frog's Domain because it's all one scene.
Oh, it is.
So now we have an
Just
orb
steps
and 2
down.
dynamite.
Every time I go around the entire thing.
Oh, that's just happening in the background. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, good. Silent Destroyer, hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Be silent. Oop, come on. Alright, got hit by once by a crab. I want to get hit once now by crab emoji here.
I
Oh,
was
don't
actually-
forget the crab emoji.
I was trying to get it in beforehand, but was like, no,
Oh.
I have a proto version of our crab emoji, but oh, thank you, Mochi, providing the crab emoji.
Perfect. Crabs will arrive eventually. Thanks, everyone.
Ah,
That's a little unfortunate. I didn't
Oh.
want to die there, but it's all good.
Me sitting here waiting to see if this was intended or not.
Like, I wanted to die, but after I opened the chest. So, because, once you die, you stop picking things up. We're going to take a quick stop here. Also, should have mentioned, if you die when you're dead, it just kind of skips that cutscene of getting revived. Don't think too hard about it.
You know, when you're dead and you just die. It's not a speed run without accidental death.
Yeah. So we are going to head over here now, which,
oh,
if you
those
remember,
explode too. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
this gives us some money, the glass cannon card, and some magic refill berries.
And so what does that card actually do? Because there were a bunch we never figured out.
That card, you cannot heal. You're at a maximum of 1 HP.
Okay.
But
Alright.
it turns your weapons into fire. So, stick and sword do fire damage.
Okay. Terrifying. When you die in your dreams, you undie for real? Yeah, that,
You just
wake
that
up,
checks
yeah.
out.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool
that
tip.
tracks.
If you ever,
Oh, Inception rules. That makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
So if you didn't get
Oh.
the stick in the house, this is a backup stick.
Oh,
Oh.
So now we have a stick and we have a maximum of 1 HP. So this area is a little scary because if these guys just shoot you, it's a very embarrassing way to die, but everyone's done it. But you see,
and
we
you
can now
just set
break
everything on
bushes
fire
with the stick. Yup.
Oh, torch
can
run. Yeah.
you set yourself on fire with the stick?
You are immune to your own fire,
Okay.
thankfully.
Oh.
But that's enough of that for now.
That was actually why I avoided initially using the stick. Because I was like, oh no, I'm going to be the one who sets a bush on fire and then immediately sets myself on fire.
Yeah.
I actually
I'm going to
remembered.
be the one on fire.
How do I do it? I remembered I just forgot a thing that I was supposed to go back for. So I need to
Oh.
actually make a short detour. Apologies. This is because I
Oh,
missed
okay.
that chest. There's a backup chest that I need that I just kind of autopiloted past.
Oh, that
Better
makes
to
sense.
remember it here than
Yeah,
20 minutes later.
we're all being very distracting right now.
So right here, fun fact, is a hidden chest.
Oh,
Oh.
okay,
It
cool.
just has 100 coins in it.
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
Very
And
helpful.
now we just head right back over there.
well, it's a very quick detour.
All of our bushes are still broken, the gate's still open, so we're just gonna run straight in here. And so right here is the guard captain boss, but I don't have a sword, so I'm just gonna not fight him for now. Hello. Alright, so that was the guard captain boss.
Perfect.
Pacifist
Let's run. Yeah.
Oh.
There is like one tiny point where you can just roll past his aggro range, and
Oh my goodness.
he doesn't care after that. Like, you can just stand next to him as long as you don't look directly at him.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, well, it's nice that you can do that with a stick.
Yeah, you can't do it with fire stick. That's the only reason I had to turn it off there.
Oh.
No
But for
melting the
now,
bell.
Landy
it's
says
immune to
he's a little
fire.
blind. He's a little blind. Voti says big mood, guard captain. Oh my gosh.
He's very farsighted. Ah.
Are you doing more Holy Cross codes? Is that what
That was a Holy
Yeah.
Cross, yeah. You can actually type those in while praying. There's a few things that you can do that don't interrupt praying.
Oh.
We'll cover those more later.
Oh boy, okay.
But obviously, after you ring the East Bell Tower, the next logical place to go is Eastern Vault.
It's in the east.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
right there. They wouldn't want
Why
us to do that if it wasn't right there.
Yeah.
So this is going to be.
Do that? Sorry.
This is the part where the stream might suffer. Sorry, bitrate. But we're going through beneath the Eastern Vault with no lantern, which works. It's just
very
Yeah, I mean,
dark.
yeah.
That makes sense for a speedrun. You just memorize where to go.
Mess that up a little bit, so let's just try that one more time.
Meanwhile, I'm just losing my mind at you doing a completely normal thing because it never
It's so
occurred
good.
to me.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's this horizontal room. You go up into this room. Some boxes here that we go around into this tunnel. Walk past this one. Roll past this one. And now we're in the main room. And so one of the reasons we want to come here so quickly is there's a ability card under this waterfall. I'm going to use a lure to lure the bonus fighters out and grab Muffling Bell.
Ooh.
Okay.
And immediately equip it. So Muffling Bell decreases the range that enemies will aggro onto you, and it is very key for this run.
That makes sense. Oh, thank you all for your bitrate contributions, and hi, Radicoon.
Oh, hey, Red.
She says the lure also worked on me. I thought it was you. Same. I was watching the lure go. Like, all right.
So as an example, these guys like staring at this fuse, like, don't mind us. We're being quiet.
Yeah, as long as you're being quiet, it's fine.
Amazing. Well, I'm sure they're sitting there like, wow, my devotion is really great. I'm activating this thing.
So you can still
it's finally
do the
happening.
seeking spell during praying. So like, hey, there's a fairy here.
Oh, thanks everyone. How many cultists does it take to charge a computer? Great question.
So we're going to be doing something kind of non-intuitive here. We're going to activate this one fuse, and now we're going to leave. But it's kind of a long walk, so I'm going to turn on this 1 HP card and start a damage upgrade.
Oh.
Immediately die. You'll see the offering still go onto the shrine. That counted. I have upgraded my attack by 1. I just got to skip the animation.
Amazing.
So now, obviously, it's time for everyone's favorite, Dark Tomb. But we're kind of missing something rather important for Dark Tomb, so we'll be back.
Oh my goodness.
Hot pepper.
Yeah, that's what you need for
That's
Dark
all
Tomb.
we need. Alright, so we get the tech bow, fire wand, whatever you want to call it. Save quit to get our respawn back. Alright, now we're good for Dark Tomb.
Oh, you went in there so that you'd spawn here. That makes sense.
Yep. So I shot the orb there so that I can kind of see where I am.
Oh, because it's glowy.
I'm going to purposefully take damage on spikes once. I have to activate the 2 skulls in the darkness here. Wait for this chest, this opening thing.
You seem to have acquired a following.
Yeah, we're just going to try and let them do their thing. And then save quit to reset aggro.
Hi, Thread! A bunch of stuff has happened.
So here, I'm waiting for the zoom out right there, turn around, lock on, so I'm backing up onto these spikes. The knockback actually just throws me over the spikes.
Oh, neat. Okay.
So I got a card there called the Orange Peril Ring. We'll touch on what that does in a second.
Okay.
Over here, gonna grab some fire bombs. Going to equip some dynamite, and here is the silliest strat that you really can't see what's happening, but I'm gonna swing a stick here and actually mess that up horribly. But use some magic.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
And we're kind of through. So that was a giant spike maze.
Yeah. That sure was.
Alright, this is a giant laser maze. We're now currently opening the lever here.
Alright. Hey!
And I'm playing this as safe as I can.
Laser maze, mazer for short.
Alright, little slow there, but we made it out of Dark Tomb, and any day you made it out of Dark Tomb is a good day.
There's a "we did it" Reddit in chat.
Yeah. So Silent is currently the world record holder for this category.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Also world record holder for New Game
Yes,
Plus.
this is the first sword.
Yes, this is the speedrunning sword. There was a run that actually, I believe he was in chat earlier. Radicoon did a run at Fastest Furs. And Andrew Schultes, the creator of this game, was on the call with him and said, like, hey, why is this sword here? And Andrew's answer was simply, well, it's for you.
Oh my gosh!
So this chomping nom that is chasing us, by the way, is affectionately named Terry.
Oh, I'm so glad.
That's great.
His name is Terry. The other ones I've heard referred to as Terrys at this point, but he is the OG.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna save here, which de-aggroes enemies.
Oh, the fairies just bumping into you is delightful.
Going to head over here. So we've gotten 2 out of 3 of the very important pieces.
Okay.
Gonna check my money. Yep, I'm good on money. This is the 3rd of the trifecta, which we're not gonna use that much as a trifecta in this run, but
Okay.
the orb, the fire wand, and the ice dagger are like the 3 most important items in this game. I'm going to purposefully die to skip another upgrade.
Oh my goodness.
But
Silent
on,
says they are Perry, Jerry, Barry, Gary, and Larry.
of course,
So that tracks.
but which one's which?
You don't know which one's which?
So
Can't you tell?
here, I'm now at very low health. If you're familiar with Dark Souls, this card is called RTSR in the game files here, which stands for Red Tear Stone Ring. Basically,
Okay.
when you're at below 20% health, you do double damage.
Oh.
So, this boss, he's dead. Good fight.
He didn't even get his hit bar to fill up. Amazing.
So that was West Garden, which the Garden Knight is Garden, the West Bell Tower. Okay, for some reason, have Ice Dagger on. So this run is kind of split up into about 3 acts. It's kind of like gather things and ring the bell towers.
Yeah, I figured that one out on my second.
Yeah, they take a lot of time to fight. Like I don't have the time or magic for that.
The moment I started figuring out ways to not fight them, I was delighted.
Yeah. But so we're now entering the second act, which is kind of collecting the 3 Questagons to open up the sealed temple. Questagons are the bestagons.
Boo, you're way too happy about this.
And yet, true to like the Dark Souls inspirations for parts of this game, like running past enemies is the best way to go. You can also shoot the fire rod while praying.
Just get some extra distance.
Save the frames or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna skip one more upgrade animation here with the help of this sniper, who is currently nameless, but is like one of the most helpful NPCs in this game. So we now have 4 attack, which is almost max.
Wow.
We're gonna get shot by him one more time.
Silent says save the frames, kill the fox.
Oh no.
It's an animal, I guess.
Yeah.
So now we have Muffling Bell on again. And this area really demonstrates the power of the Muffling Bell. This guy, you can just like bump into him. He doesn't mind.
Amazing.
So we're gonna go here, open up this. I believe you 2 found this in the casual play.
Oh,
it is
yeah.
2 highly
we
marketable
did.
plushies.
Yeah. Mochi just breaks into the speedrunning community to name the sniper and then disappears into the ether.
My
Oh,
claim
you
to
can't-
fame is naming Terry. Like that is what I've given this community.
Oh, good.
Oh, good to know that you can't die by this.
Yep, you go down to 1 health. That sniper is looking at the bottom of this ladder, so we're just going to move him so he isn't.
And he doesn't notice you after that.
So this is the glitchless version of Quarry, where we've persevered through all of the trials and tribulations, and we've made it to Ziggurat now.
Oh my goodness. This does seem very uncomfortable to experience everything
Yeah.
right now, I just gotta say. Wow, yeah, well, that seems like a normal amount of time to go through Quarry, I don't know.
You'll notice I save quit there. It doesn't matter a ton because I'm at 1 health, but that actually resets your... Actually, that does matter a ton. Tell a lie. That resets your max health. That isn't tracked in the save file anywhere.
Oh. Secretly, the sniper wanted to be there. He is now comfy on that ledge.
So yeah, this is Ziggurat. We're heading down, and I will say this is a part where if things go wrong in a normal run, they go very wrong. I'm going to try and show you the run. If things go wrong, I'm just going to like cheat back to this save, but I don't want to actually save there.
That makes yeah. Well, I notice it seems like I don't know, it just seems like something's different.
A haircut.
I mean, yeah. The fox is styling.
On the way down.
This is not a macro rad. This run is still valid.
Oh,
so I'm going to be a little distracted with this fight, but there is a big head code that you can just turn on and off at will. This is everyone's favorite fight, the admin. But we have high damage, like high attack damage, and we have RTSR, so we do absurd amounts of damage currently.
Okay, yeah, that seemed to go quite well. Small heads only. Is it possible there are other codes we don't know?
It's possible.
Seems like very possible.
This code was actually sent out as kind of a... My understanding was when they were sending out like press kits, they all had like physical puzzle pieces, and if you put them together, it had the fox acting out this code.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I love this game so much.
So, if anyone that is a runner of this game like has the code handy, if you can throw it in chat so people can mess around with it. I'm unfortunately going to be turning it off because it does mess with my setups for a few things. But that also affects enemies in the game. So boss scav, librarian, the air, they also get big heads.
Oh, that's so important. Oh, thank you, Radicoon. This is
thank you,
important.
Rad.
Oh man.
Also, I don't know if you caught it. If you pray in that ladder sometimes, or in this elevator, sometimes the void touched will just kind of look at you and acknowledge your presence.
I've tried that so many times. Like I can get the first one up there to look at me, and every time I've like gone down.
So there's me running past another save. If I horribly die in here, we'll just be kind of cheating back to that save. But I really don't want to move my save point.
Okay, yeah. Because normally if you were doing this as a like speedrun for real, then if you died you would just start over, right?
That was a fun attempt, on to the next.
Yeah.
So this is the double admin fight, but that fight seems kind of long, so we're just gonna freeze them and then just kind of activate the shrine and just don't mind us. When you
do your own thing.
Yeah. Here, have fun with these guys.
When you freeze them, they're guaranteed to do the like spin attack afterwards for some reason, which is incredibly handy because that's a very long attack. So you've just enough time to do that.
Yeah, and they
you
don't
still
move.
have to like dance around them afterwards.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you, Thread. So we're going up here. Here's one more save that, boy, I wish I could take it, but we're fine.
Good luck. Fingers crossed.
So I full magic, and here, you remember finding the ice rod combo where you hit them at the same time?
Mm-hmm.
It uses not a lot of mana, so that is what we're doing here.
Oh.
Gav actually has the most health of any boss in this game. I'm currently at max possible damage in this video game, and it's still taking 15 hits.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not surprised, but this one took us so many tries.
Yeah. So that was Boss Gav. We've gotten our first Questagon. And now we're out.
Okay, bye. Goodbye, ma'am.
This is why I wanted to not save, because now I'm right back here.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
One last time for good luck from our friend the sniper. So this is going to be a little confusing, and it happens kind of fast, but remember how we went and activated some fuses in Eastern Vault at the very start?
Oh, yeah.
That fuse we activated actually secretly controls this warp pad.
What?
So we haven't opened the
Oh.
door because the door is controlled by both, but
Only
we
one
can
goes
warp
to
here.
the warp pad.
Yes.
Oh.
Also, I appreciate Nabation. I've beefed up all of my life, and you come in here and stunlock me.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, Siege Engine does not get much of a chance.
Oh my goodness. Well, bye.
Good night.
Man.
They have the hitbox in the back, which has less defense than their face, and that's enough with our pumped up attack and Orange Peril Ring that they stagger before they unstagger.
Oh.
So this is skipping the really cool looking animation of this thing opening, but it's slow. And so that is 2 out of 3 of the hexagons.
Librarian time, librarian time.
Do you remember at the start we activated 2 of the fuses in a toll? We still have 2 left to go, so that is where we're heading now.
All right.
We're going to do it the cool old Relics way, though. So here, you see this frog here. We're going to put on Muffling Bell and Orb. You can see he also has a patrol pattern, like the ones in Frog's Domain.
Oh.
So if we show up at the correct time, we can just kind of walk behind him, and he never sees us.
Oh, perfect.
The best fight is not a fight. Wait for that guy to walk past so we don't accidentally grab him and start a fight. That happened in practice. Yup.
The thing we all lost our minds about when it first happened.
And so here, there is a little bird here, which is just here to be annoying. And if he sees you, he'll panic, like this. And then that can alert the fairies that are waiting on the side. So thankfully, none of that happened. But now we have Muffling Bell on, so we can sneak past these crabs. We've already activated the 2 fuses on the east side, so we can just go ahead and go straight to Librarian.
All right.
I am legally obligated to mention that this music sounds very reminiscent of the Fez track Knowledge. If anyone's familiar with Fez.
Oh. That makes a lot of sense. I'm not super familiar with it, but that makes a lot of sense to reference given how
Yeah.
this game is.
If you remember the Golden Cube fairy room, that is like an unashamed Fez shout out. It's been referred to by Finji, the development staff, or the publishing staff, as the Fez room. Unfortunately, we don't get to say hi to the tea carrying admin, but here's our friend librarian. Say hello while you can. He has the least health out of
Well,
any
that
boss in
makes
the game.
sense. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's squishy magic user.
yeah.
He's
Like,
also
counts on him
left-handed.
flying away. That's such a good detail.
You'll notice I was actually standing to the right side of him because he still can
Oh.
actually swing, and so I want to be standing at his offhand.
oh.
Oh,
You'll
that's
see that
delightful.
like in other fights too. What do I want? Yeah, that's good. So don't need another sniper hit, but you can see this save point is so crucial to this. It's right by warp pad. It is like one of the cornerstones of this run that you can just go there over and over again.
That makes so much sense.
Question.
Yeah.
When you blew up yourself next to the librarian, is that possibly part of how the librarian floating away glitch was found?
That's how it was found, by missing that and just being like stuck on this platform. Like, well, that was my last dynamite. I guess I'll sulk here.
Well, the librarian
Wait a second.
floats away.
Gently ascends. Amazing. No, I missed saying this when the tea carrying robot was happening, but I do need you to know that I was like messaging Glacia when we had like just recently opened up the first computer, and I was like, oh, I'm really nervous about whether this is a good thing to do or not. I don't know what they are. And Glacia's response was, I don't know, maybe they bring you tea. It took me so long after we like met the tea carrying robot for those to click together.
You must.
So that was the 3 guardians of the Questagon. So now we can free the air and nothing bad will happen.
Nope.
Yeah, nothing bad.
I'm not sure why this split and life split is called betrayal. I'm sure it's all fine. So again here, we can just kind of die as we put this in. It counts as being placed the first frame of that cutscene. So now it's time to go collect our reward from the air.
All right, yeah.
A hug.
And I'll leave this thing that puts me at 1 hit on, because I'm sure there's no fights coming up.
One hug, please. Oh, sword for me.
Oh no!
Oh, sword for me.
I guess I died. Whoops.
Goes to menu.
Yeah. Quickly menuing.
Love the mental image of Fox just shifting stuff around on belt while dying.
Hang on a sec.
Gotta hold that sword better next time. Yeah, whoopsies. Air flipped. Echo, hello.
Hello.
We're doing Glacia's doing a speed run for us.
Yeah, this is now entering the 3rd act of an All Relics No Major Skips run. We have collected the keys, we've collected the bell towers, and now we're dead. So
that was Tunic.
all the normal parts of the hero's journey. I feel like this actually probably would map onto the hero's journey.
Yeah.
It probably does. So here is the most frustrating tech, because it's cool and it took a lot of work, but you literally can't tell I'm doing it when I do it.
Oh.
So if you remember, there's a bunch of echoes of self. There's a bunch of invisible ghosts in this graveyard. There's 5 of them. We just passed one. The second one is to our left. And the third one is just north of those bushes on the right side of the screen.
Yep.
We will not be saying hi to any of them.
Oh, so you have the exact path to avoid
Yes.
them all, and no one can tell how skillfully you're avoiding them.
Like just doing some weird movement through there, but like the movement is actually pretty tight for that.
Oh man.
That's another example of Muffling Bell like just kind of enabling this run.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's say hi to the bird that we don't care about.
Moshi's doing thou who art undead are chosen in the, the chat. Alright, in we go.
So,
When thou ringeth the wait, you already rang the bells.
so now we're tarnished. No. This is the one unfortunate soul that we kill in this area. He's blocking the way. There's nothing we can do. So gonna grab some chili peppers for later. Chili peppers give you +1 attack.
Oh.
So it's not super necessary for this run because we're already at 4 attack, but it just makes things nice and safe. Speaking of safe, these are just some safety berries.
Safety berries.
Going to throw another flesh here. So when you throw the lures, it actually removes your like detection box.
Oh.
So they don't need to see the lure necessarily. They
Yeah.
just won't see you.
They just cannot see me at all.
Oh.
Gosh, I wish I knew that. For anyone who did not see our regular run of Tunic, I was stuck at those 2 for quite a while.
They're pretty awful. So here's another save I really wish I could take.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh boy!
So
totally normal pile of skulls. Yeah. I mean, in this world, it does seem to be pretty normal to have piles of skulls everywhere.
That object in the game files is called a million skulls. So this is a fairy wave. It is the scariest wave. I think I alluded to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm going to, on purpose, take 2 hits. It is faster to, like, let a lot of them hit you, but I'm just going to wait until there's 1. So now, we're in RTSR mode again, or Orange Peril Ring. So even though we're in ghost form, so we have base level attack, we're doing double damage base level attack.
That makes sense.
That does not make the gauntlet free, but it makes it a lot safer.
You still have to, like, not get hit.
Yeah.
While not carrying a shield.
Yeah. We got a potion, though, so that's nice.
Do these guys operate based on your position?
They are completely set locations.
Ah, okay.
They're also on a timer, so each of these are like timed waves. So this one, like every 1.5 seconds, one spawns here.
Defeat them quickly, then you don't get swarmed.
Yeah. This wave, if you don't have a wave doing extra damage, is absolutely awful. It is. I do not know how people do this casually. But there's 15 skeletons, and then at the end, a big skeleton. And then we're going to go to these guys.
Accessibility settings percent. Also hydration check. Everyone make sure you're hydrated.
Lure.
So just to make that a little bit nicer feeling, just use an extra lure we've got. This is honestly one of the scarier ways because there's a lot of frogs and we're one hit from death. So
yeah.
here's to hoping I don't get hit.
Crossed.
They do spawn in the same
Terrifying.
place each time, so you can see me mostly running to where I need to go.
Oh, so you'll be right up there and they can't throw their tongues at you.
Yeah. If you see the little like white bar under them, under their health bar when they spawn, that's kind of their stun bar.
Oh.
So many sickness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Here's the last wave. This is the biggest example of it being on a timer.
This is delightful.
Because these
watch.
spawn like 15 seconds apart from each other. Regardless of how fast you kill him.
Oh, look, you're done.
Chill for a little bit. Any fairies here while we're at it? Oh. Victory lap!
You don't actually need to spawn the potion wave, but I need it for shenanigans. It doesn't block the hyper dash from spawning, so I just kind of get a full heal as we leave. Alright, so that was Gauntlet, which is quite honestly the scariest part of this run.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
I believe it.
So now we're going to start the process of collecting these relics, which is the reason we needed dash. Well, that's unfortunate. So we're on fire while doing this so that we die halfway through the cutscene. You have to see the first half of this cutscene. You get the upgrade now.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
Here's another interesting trick.
Oh, do we
You
have
can
fish
dash while you're in the opening cutscene. So I'm gone.
Here we are. Here's where you should be. Oh, wait, hang on a second.
Oops.
Oh my goodness. Also, do we have fish active right now?
We can if I push it in the right spot without disabling the video like I did for a moment. Yes, we have fish.
Okay, cool.
Going to wherever that is.
What color is the fish right now? Can someone check for me?
I can check. Oh, well, it's sea bass now.
Alright, so I did accidentally waste one firebomb. We're going to be doing the exact same thing here. Light ourselves on fire.
All right.
I'm
Pick
sorry,
this
the
up.
fish is taking over your screen
Oh
for a
no!
moment.
Oh no!
Being attacked by a fish.
It's so big. Alright, so once again, we're going to do this.
I'm sorry, our speedrunner's been eaten by a fish.
We are here, and we can start this warp while we're still in the intro cutscene.
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
So 3 times is the number of times that's correct to watch that intro cutscene.
Mochi says, fish, fish, fish.
We're fishing for fish.
Beautiful.
So another convenient save point there, so we no longer have to watch the intro cutscene. Shout out to the pots here that kind of spawn above the ground, so they just kind of roll. TGH is a runner of this game who has lost a record pace run to just a pot rolling in front of him and blocking a shot.
Oh no.
This fighter's named Steven. That one's named Stefan. That is all.
And they cannot reach you once you're up there, I found out.
Yes, they'll just sit there and be angry. We're gonna watch this cutscene to demonstrate how much time we're saving with the other. No, because I lost a firebomb. Thankfully, I can come out here and there's a few fellas that will help me die.
Oh, how thoughtful.
All right.
Perfect. Catches on fire in the background.
That was probably the least punishing place to lose one of those, so I'll take it. The next relic we're going for is in East Forest, and if you aren't familiar with it, each one of these relics like restores one of your stats. Right now, if you look at my stats, I have like base attack, even though I've upgraded it because I'm in ghost form and haven't recovered that relic yet. So we do have a couple of fights to do here, and so East Forest restores your attack, and that's where we're going now.
All right.
I just
This one
noticed.
obviously isn't a fight. All right, it's going to be a fight in a second. Come on. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. There we go.
Yeah. I just noticed we're going to go beat up the air after this, right?
We are, yes.
So we will actually get to see that ending.
Yeah, will we be able to like watch the cutscene afterwards? Will that mess
Oh
up your
yeah,
timing?
so nah, like time ends on the air and that cutscene
Yeah.
is not skippable.
Oh, okay, cool.
Someday.
Because yeah, we actually did the true ending and never fought the air.
Oh no. All right, so that was the fourth one. Now, if you look at my inventory, I have like this orange or this golden glowy thing, signifying that I have the hero relic. You can also see on my like health bar, it like has this white glow around it, so it's like heroic.
Yeah, yeah.
Magic is still gray. Here is where magic hides.
Hi, Mr.
Hi, librarian.
Librarian.
You fool.
Moody says, you guys did the true ending, got to skip the final boss. Hollow Knight made me fight 2 bosses instead. Oh, these
So one
guys.
thing to point out, because I never got the lantern, there's a few rooms that are considered dark rooms. I cannot target in this room.
Oh.
Oh, that's an interesting mechanical side effect.
There's only a few of them, like Dark Tomb. Obviously, underneath the Eastern Vault are 2 like actually dark places. One of the ones that caught us out is the overworld at night is considered a dark area.
Oh!
Ghost
is still hanging out!
Yeah. So Silent Destroyer was actually the first one to like do a lanternless run of this route. And we got to that room, we're like, oh no, we can't target. It's like,
gosh.
okay, we can just like freeze cheese them down and everything will be okay-ish. And then we got to the overworld. The overworld is also a dark area. Why did I warp here? I'm autopiloting. Just we're talking to librarian. That's what we're doing. All right.
Very important step in the speedrun. Librarian.
Gotta be called a fool.
We forgot to the first time.
We're here to gloat a second time.
Also, shout outs to that blackboard behind him that has a picture of a game cartridge on it and has the words "The Universe" written on it in Tunic.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
delightful.
So we got to here, and it's like, wait a second, we can't target.
Oh no.
Which it says at librarian here to float. Okay, I'm sorry, that's really important.
So if you remember us opening that shortcut at the very start of the run, that was for this moment because we cannot target to grapple up there.
Oh!
But we're now heading to the 6th and final hero relic, which is located in the monastery. We saved the best question mark for last. Because if you remember, there's a friend in here, and we kind of rushed past them, but there is a void touched in Cathedral that when you open that final fuse, they disappear.
Oh, yeah.
And we got a chance to ask Andrew, like, is this the same one? They're like, I don't know. Maybe they've been following you the whole time.
Oh.
Thanks!
So here, we're still not going to fight fair. We do enough damage that we, like, stun them into jumping away from us.
Oh.
But they jump away just into grapple range.
Oh, wow.
So that was a very terrifying fight until we, like, figured out a consistent setup for that. I'm gonna take a drink. And this is a tough throw. I missed the A prompt, so I hit the dynamite. If you hit the A prompt before then, you'll actually get canceled out of this animation.
Oh!
Saves like 5 seconds. All right, we're corporeal again.
Achievement unlocked.
And now we just kind of
again. Time to die.
that's enough of that.
Need to fail twice.
Corporate fox.
Alright, so now we have all our things. We're back up to 4 attack. Going
Time to go get that hug.
We ate a chili pepper, so we're at 5 attack. We're gonna get hit once, so now we're at crit health. And this is the air fight. It's still a scary fight, so I'm gonna focus on this. The timing is very important, but
okay, yeah.
This is how we do these fights here. Refill magic.
Ooh.
And head into second phase.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't do this.
Second phase is way worse. Everything becomes AoE. I hope I don't get to show you that.
Oh, terrifying.
Alright. And that is time for all relics.
Oh, nice! Oh.
Ah, thank you. Relevant GDQ sub emotes. Yeah, for a run that started out with me forgetting to get money, feels pretty good.
Yeah. What's the record on this?
So the current world record is held by Silent. He has a 49.04. I am currently in second place with a 49.16. Earlier in practice today, I got a 49.23. So it's it's a really fun run.
We knew it.
Yeah. Continue the cycle.
Yeah.
This is just so good.
That's really good. Oh man. Oh, I'm glad we got to see that cutscene actually.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're the heir, which maybe you already were. Oh.
Nobody's
All right.
here.
Oh no, it's just all the games without them. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's oh, that's really. Oh, it's just empty scenes. Snow Fox. Oh my god. Oh, this was so cool to see.
Also, the music is different.
It's like really close but sad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh man.
So
Right.
runs are timed using in-game time. There is, as you can see with Live Split, I meant to mention this, but I completely forgot to. You might have noticed that the timer actually stopped during load zones.
Oh, okay.
So you can check the in-game time in-game by looking in the file select screen. So
Oh, yeah.
you go
So
into,
then,
once you beat the air, you go into New Game Plus so that you keep this time here. So
oh, okay.
So if it's cool with you, I'm gonna step away for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And
This
then I'd be
next
good to
is-
hop into any percent.
Everyone,
Alright, yeah.
everyone should.
Recombobulate. I'm gonna get some hydration.
Yeah, hydration. Shrimp, unshrimp yourselves.
Yeah.
I'm.
Stand up, stretch. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, now we're up. There goes the fish. Back to your corner.
Oh no.
Fish is going rogue. Let's give it 2 more minutes for people if somebody else like went to get water. I'm sorry, I can't get over how the fish is like exactly as big. Perfect.
Just. I think the ears. Nope. Taller than the ears.
Oh no.
Exactly big.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I do actually kind of slightly regret that we didn't go do the
Just fight the air.
fight the air and then do the special ending because like having that scene would have been so spectacular to lead into, okay, now we're gonna go solve everything.
It really hits different.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the game gave me the 2 pages that said you can go fight or you could not fight. And I went, oh, you cannot fight.
Yeah.
Well, the trade-off is then you would have had to fight the air.
This is true.
I don't know if that. The thing is, I'm not sure if that would have happened. Like, if you knew, but you were like, no, let's go ahead and fight the air and try and see how that turns out, and then we'll go get the true end. Like, because they're obviously going, hey, maybe there's a true ending here. So then we'll get, you know, the other ending afterwards. Then you would go in and then you would die several times and be like, what if we didn't do this?
You're not wrong. I didn't bring it up earlier, but I will admit for everyone who doesn't watch this normally, I did end up turning on the no fail mode for the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Partially because I am not someone who's like I do enjoy the figuring out how to defeat a boss. So like doing each of the Questagon bosses was fun despite dying a lot. But when it comes to just like an enemy rush, I'm like, no, I'm not good at game.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to figure out how to kill things really fast. I just want to go back to the puzzles. Thanks.
And on page 9 in the manual, there's actually a paragraph which is unfortunately written in Tunic, but it says like, hey, there's options here. You can use them. Quote, you are allowed. Like,
Oh, I like that a lot. Oh man. But yeah, I think the guys that you lured past in the cathedral, and then the like the ones that aren't slow,
yeah.
and then the gauntlet were the only points where you actually were like, no, now I can't die.
The gauntlet is rough because if you die in it, it just sets you back to the start.
Thren asks, where does the language being called Tunic come from?
I believe that is just fan-made name. Because like Tunic, runes, Trunic.
Oh,
You know.
okay, yeah. Just kind of mash those words together.
Yeah.
Pleasing. Tunic runic language, yeah.
Because no one wants to say Tunic runic, like not more than once.
I feel like it's fun to say, but if you're trying to have a discussion, then it's going to slow things down a lot.
There was hypothesized of there being some meaning in some of the like color patterns in the game, and I don't think that's gotten anywhere. But so people were calling it Hunic. It's what a game. Anyway.
What a game.
All right. Everyone back? Oh no, Mochi. I hope you're back now.
If you were good for it, I'll go ahead and hop into an any percent run.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, tonk.
I noticed there are fewer splits on this.
There's a few. Yeah, so you will see a remarkable similarity in the first 3 minutes of this run. It's hard to beat the getting the orb first thing anywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which also contributes to it being a little scary for me to be running these right next to each other, because like, oh, do this in this run, but boy, it sure is similar to this.
Yeah. And then it's like, all right, don't go into start doing the all relics run immediately.
Yeah. All right, don't get hit. Cool.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So again, we're just running directly to Frog's domain. Going to save here for later on. This is actually turns out to be a pretty central, convenient spot to return to.
Bye, everyone. Well, just
Oh, no.
everyone enjoy the crab noises in the
Yeah.
meanwhile. Oh.
So going to head down here. You can actually lure that frog over there to hit you down the ladder, but it's not worth it, is what I will tell everyone. It's funny when it works. It's annoying when it doesn't. This frog's name's Sam. I will not elaborate any further. So there is a trick coming up here, which is a little terrifying, called Wrong Domain Skip or Tongue Skip. So I'm going to throw a dynamite here to lure this guy, and he's going to pull me down.
Oh my gosh!
So there's the orb at under 2 minutes 30. And so now I'm going to purposefully die here, eventually. There we go.
Come on, you guys, hurry it up. We're doing the speed run.
And then, again, don't want to sit through the cutscene here, so we're just kind of outie.
Double death.
So now we have an orb. That's all we have.
Orb get.
And we need more than an orb to do things, so we're going to come here and aggro this guy, unfortunately. Go ahead and start swinging and get this useful piece of equipment. So now we have a piggy bank and a lure.
Okay, all right.
And this leads directly into major skip number 2, where we go here and do this.
Oh my gosh.
And now we're in West Garden. So that was trying to activate the piggy bank mid-grapple to the turret, which interrupts the grapple and tries to put you on a surface.
Oh.
If you do it over that gap with enough margin, then the closest surface is straight down.
Oh my gosh. It's the sword.
Alright, so everyone say hello to Terry.
Terry!
Hi, Terry! Good to see you again.
And everyone say goodbye to Terry.
Oh no!
Terry!
For anyone who missed the start of the run, of the stream, actually, turns out there's 3 codes in the manual that will just give you one of each bomb.
Ooh. That was almost awful, but it wasn't. It was optimal.
Terrifying.
Alright, so we did a small skip there. We froze the Rudeling from underneath the walkway so that we can just grapple up to him, even though we don't have Ice Dagger yet.
Oh, just use the bomb to do that.
And oops, that slipped out of my hand on. Oh no.
Silence says that grapple looked a little too close for comfort.
That was like first frame I could have done that. That was terrifying. And yes,
funny
I
how
will.
Often awful and optimal are a split second apart.
Yeah. I will be the first to admit that I tell Silent to stop grappling things like with such a little margin, so that one's on me. So I'm gonna go
Terrifying.
Say hello to. Yeah. Can you ban someone else?
If you could ban people for puns. I don't know if we have an audience.
There would be a lot of like in-channel fighting going on.
I don't know if we'd have an audience, and I don't know if I would have a co-host.
Gets banned from my own channel.
That used to be possible on Twitch. They turned off the ability that mods could ban a streamer from their chat. Oops, I went down
Oh no!
the ladder.
Oh scary.
Okay. So that is not supposed to happen there.
Oh
But
no!
we didn't use any resources, so it's just a little bit of time lost to run back up there and try again.
Oh, okay.
So we activate those 2 skulls, which moves the like chest and like crypt back to the walkway. Then there's a staircase there that you have to like go up and get onto the little walkway. Unfortunately, I like went up the stairs and I didn't move enough to the side, so I just kind of went back down into a mosh pit of skeletons.
Oh no!
So, but we're back here.
Mosh Pit of Skeletons is the name of my new band. Owie.
But so that's already activated, so we can just run straight up here
Oh, perfect.
and just grab this. So it's like nothing even happened. So if you remember me talking about like the trifecta before, we now actually have the full trifecta. We have orb, we have Tekpo Fire Wand, and we have Ice Dagger, Magic Dagger. Names are tough in this game.
Yeah.
Dagger.
Mosh Pit Skeletons, isn't that Magic the Gathering card you like, Shaz? Thanks, babe.
That was really good. Just so everyone knows, the card that Maeve is talking about is actually called Moss Pit Skeleton.
I can't believe I've never thought of calling it that.
Well, another magic card ruined.
Right,
So the other day, someone...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's the other day someone pointed out the card Indestructible Aura to me, which does not give you indestructible, and it's not an aura. But so here, what am I doing? Here is a skip called Quarry Skip. This is another major skip, where we just freeze this guy and grapple to him. Down we go.
Oh my god!
Well, yep. We sure are down here now.
And that skips all of Quarry, the whole thing.
Wow!
I always wondered if there was any way to do that, since, like, at first I wasn't sure if that was, like, the same area of map. I didn't know how much it was cut up or anything, but once I finally got down there and figured out, oh no, this is actually just the same part of map.
That's that location, yeah.
Then I wondered if there's a way to...
What? You're so small!
Alright, so this time I will be doing Save Ziggurat. So I am going to be saving here.
Okay.
So
Reasonable.
if there's speedrunners watching this going, why didn't you save quit? There's why. So here, there's the 5 fairies that we need to take care of, and then after that is the admin fight. If you remember last time, we had enough attack that we could just stun them and they never got a hit off.
Yeah, we haven't done any attack upgrades.
We are completely base Fox at this point. We're also based Fox, but...
Does that specifically work because you used the ice one? Hitting
yes, it goes through the wall.
Okay.
So here, we're going to aggro this man with this, grapple to him, and pull this, the effigy skip again. Say goodbye to the effigy. Now we're inside the wall. We can clip out with sword, and we have passed This trick was found on Wednesday.
Oh
Sorry.
my god!
It was a few days before that. It was the day before Sunny, who ran True Ending.
Uh-huh.
It was like the day before they left to go to GDQ, and we're like, hey, here's a thing that can save like 10, 15 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Now is not the time.
Don't tell me about this right now. Oh man.
So this is a skip affectionately known as Kevin Clip. Oh, fell over. There we go.
Oh, bye.
Oh!
That skips what I call the lore elevator, the strange tube full of void touched. So here is actually the scariest point in the run. It's not very scary because I'm saving, but I need the chest here. And so I need to walk in such a way that I can manipulate these voidlings to get stuck on this bridge, like that. That's called Spider Jam.
Oh, good.
So
Just clogs them all up there.
we're going to be doing this old favorite again.
All right, don't mind me, everyone. Just,
Need that magic. Sometimes the admins up there will kill some of the spiders and would just like rain mana down here. Like that. It's literally mana from heaven.
Oh my goodness.
Someday that's going to be what lets a world record run finish and everyone's going to hate it.
Oh.
Oh gosh, yeah.
You can see that gave me an extra fire wand shot. Like I had 6 and now I have 7. So ordinarily you wouldn't activate this. You would just kind of go do the fight and then death warp away. Because I'm saving, I'm doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So gonna head up here to our good friend Boss Scavenger. But we're going to shoot him from here. We're outside the arena currently. And now they are too.
Why don't you come over here?
I can see it, I don't understand your magics.
That was such good RNG. Like that is the RNG point of the run. Because sometimes Scav just won't cooperate and will just like stay on the far end. Just like throwing dynamite at you. Now, we're back here. We're doing Librarian before Siege Engine, but kind of a similar feel where we're just going through getting... We've gotten equipment, and now we're going through and getting keys. We're gonna head over here. Tell that guy to stay frozen, which you can do while praying.
Good. Incredible.
There's our friend Voidling again.
Yes. I have so many feelings about that Voidling.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And save quitting. Yes, the bird has a use. It was found by a French runner Twix who is just like, hey, why are we walking up here? We can just do this.
Oh my goodness.
Here they come.
Right. Dodge the crabs.
Back down.
So this movement might look a little familiar. It's pretty similar to the very start of all relics, but we're going to go say hello to our friend, Crab Emoji, and go grab the fourth and final fuse of this area. Thankfully, this time we don't need the money in the chest over there.
Oh. Crabs want to know if we have any games on this computer.
All right.
Goodness.
So I don't have Muffling Bell. It's scary to sneak around these crabs. So just gonna do the other form of stealth, the Hitman stealth.
Just remove the problem before it becomes a problem.
Silent Assassin.
Silent Assassin, bird chirping in the background madly.
No one knows.
So those books on the shelf there, you can actually hit those books and knock them off the shelf. And if you're incredibly unlucky, they will land at the bottom of the ladder and you cannot get off the bottom of the ladder.
Oh.
Oh, house cat %.
I know it's happened to Landy in a run once, and it's happened to me once in a run. So we are the blessed. So I'm gonna grab 2 chests here just for backups. I have 1 chance at this trick, and if it goes wrong, I have to like set things up to get it back. And this will give me a potential second chance.
Okay, can I post a clip? Yeah, absolutely, go for it.
So this is Librarian. Everyone loves Librarian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Going
librarian.
to throw a lure, go down these ladders, and then send the lure to the Librarian. There is a death plane that starts here when the fight starts. Librarian's dead, by the way. So the lure lets us get below the death plane before the fight starts. Oop.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there is that happening to Landy in the middle of a run. It's always the marathon runs. Yeah. I actually, Sunny, who ran True Ending at GDQ with this, got really bad RNG with Librarian. There's one attack they can do out of all of them that you have to, that he'll stay in place and just like throw orbs at you.
Oh, yeah.
And so if you get orbed, you have to like dodge them on the ladder. What am I doing? Okay. That's fine. Ordinarily, you'd go up and grapple a slime up there, but I like autopiloted to all relics. So there we are. Going to damage down here. Yeah.
Librarian.
Yeah, not silent. Sunny got double orbs during his run. It was
Oh no.
the unluckiest I've ever seen.
Lord, the librarian orb. Oh dear.
Oh, and just zoops in there.
So this room I'm walking into is also considered a dark room. Because I never got Lantern, I cannot target in this room.
Oh!
So I'm going to actually move with keyboard so that I'm moving like
oh my gosh.
exactly so I can target that guy, or not target, but hit that guy.
Happened to hit.
Yeah. So I'm still at base attack, but we're heading to siege.
It is literally this moment that I'm realizing those banners they have, that symbol is the symbol on the side of the computers. I'm very smart.
Oh, I love its ticky-tackies.
So if you know where this weak spot is on the like deactivated engine, you can still just get here and go ham. It's a little bit slower than on all relics, but it still doesn't get to attack us.
Man. Well, bye. Also earlier, saw Lindy saying in chat, Glaze, can you PB this run? Thank you.
I don't think I can, but we'll see. Still skipping that cool looking animation. It looks cool, trust me. And we're also literally trapped in that room, so out we go.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
So now we've gotten all of the keys, but none of the bell towers. So we're gonna get our friend Blobby over here and bring him to the door.
Please let us in. Thanks.
Here.
If we hit A there, we'll get an unskippable, like, 2-minute cutscene.
Oh,
We're in.
okay.
So there is a trick here. It is like a frame perfect weird thing. I'm not gonna go for it. All of the runners can yell at me for that, but I love myself, so I'm not gonna go for it. It's called key skips. No one likes them. Everyone hates them. But you can actually skip this cutscene.
Oh, what would you have to do that?
So what you do is you actually yeah, I'm with Rad on that one.
That's cool if you're not a runner, maybe.
You have to like walk up, pause, hover over exit, and like cancel and then hit A. You have like a frame to interact with the world and still interact with the menu at the same time.
Oh.
So you actually hit the shrine and quit to menu on the same frame, and that counts. But
yeah, that sounds terrible.
So you get to do this cool run and then get to the end, and then there's a bunch of RNG, or not RNG, but this incredibly finicky trick that's pretty much random. But got the third key in, Death Warped. Had the privilege of watching all of the cutscenes there. Alright, have RTSR on.
Cool D20s.
Forgot to split for Volt, so that's cool.
Excuse us.
So because those bushes are broken, we can still just carefully path through without aggro. So this is the air. If I fail this fight, I will have to load a backup save because you get one chance at this because you go to the nighttime version. But we're actually fighting the air here.
Oh, wait, yeah, this is when you get turned into a spirit.
Yeah,
you can win this?
You can do this fight. Well, let's see if we can win this.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
If you have no fail mode on, it's actually disabled for this fight because you're supposed to fail the fight.
Yeah.
Right.
You wouldn't want someone who's trying to experience the game to be skipping most of the game just because they didn't know.
Yeah.
So if you remember the chest that we picked up in Lower Ziggurat, the Spider Jam chest, that had the 3 berries. So that is the chest that we needed for this fight. That's why that one horrible chest is so important.
Because you need to not be out of magic.
Yeah, so there's the second berry. We're in second phase. If I'm too slow on these, they can just like do an AoE attack around me, and I will just instantly die.
Oh gosh. Okay, cool.
But we got all 3 berries in, so this is the part where my heart rate gets to go down. And that is the air defeated just under 25 minutes on any percent.
Wow!
The world record for this is actually 20 minutes and 59 seconds
Oh
by
my
TGH.
gosh.
Part of the big discrepancy there is that I was doing safety saves in Ziggurat,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
normally you save in Ruined Atoll at the very start, and you just don't save after that.
Yeah, yeah. Gosh.
So you death warp from Boss Scavenger to Ruined Atoll so that you can just go straight to Librarian.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
It's a really fun game to speedrun. Any percent is brutal. It is such a brutal run.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah, thank you all for coming to watch Tiny Fox Big World go fast.
Yeah, thank you for bringing these to us.
Yeah. Thanks for offering to run these. This was so cool to watch. Oh man.
Gosh, just
And there is a few categories that actually get the good ending. I feel bad that both of the runs that I'm doing today are just like, oh, bad ending. But there is a category like appropriately named true ending, which is any percent, but you have to get all of the pages and just get the wisdom ending.
mhm.
Then there's like 100%, which gets everything anyway. And so it's just faster to get the good ending.
Oh man. That makes sense. Don't do the last fight if you're gonna go ahead and do all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, the Tunic speedrunning community is awesome. There's a few of them here, like Radicoon, who ran any percent at fastest furs. Landy is a cracked Spelunky 2 runner that has been picking up Tunic lately. I saw Nab in here earlier, Nebula Aurora, who they've recently picked up the run. Silent, like I've alluded to, is as a good old Relics, and they run every category, basically.
Oh man.
But
So are these the main runs that you do, or do you have other ones that you're working on, or
these are the ones that I'm like up to snuff on right now. I'm hoping to pick up True Ending again, and I'm hoping to make headway on 100% again. 100% is kind of a lawless wasteland right now. Technically, I have world record because I'm the only one that's done a run of it.
Learning all Relic soon in GLACE's honor. Oh, delightful.
But we do have a speedrun Discord of this. If anyone is interested in either just like spying on us or learning to run yourself, all are welcome.
Link in the chat now. Which also, we do have, like, I guess 12 more minutes if there's anything else you want to show off for funsies.
There
I
was
can
one
attempt
trick.
to show a couple things.
There was one thing you showed us while we were testing this that I'd really love to see if that could happen again.
All right. Let me try and find a save. I'll admit we've hit the point where I'm unprepared.
It's all good. It's all good.
Let's
Got
just
like
grab this.
10 minutes to goof around.
Okay. Let me grab some money real fast.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Boo, did you see the?
Oh yeah, I actually have the comic to show off at the end also.
Oh, excellent.
It's really good.
So I'm just going to head down here. You can actually get to this place that Boo and Shaz got to pretty late in the game by walking behind a waterfall. That's why this page has like...
Oh, yeah.
That's why that has like information that maybe you were supposed to see earlier.
Yeah, because when we got it, I was like, wow, why was this so hard to get? This seems pretty. Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm just here for money. Hopefully I can do this. We will see.
Oh, that's true. We did go to Frog's Domain before we were supposed to. We were just channeling the spirit of the speedrun.
So they actually at the same GDQ run that just happened on Wednesday. One of the commentators like referred to going to Frog's Domain first as kind of like not intended, and Andrew actually was like, well, actually, like one of the major goals of this game is that there is no critical path. Like it's very much based around player knowledge. Like if you know to do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now I will have Silent judge me while I try and do this. He is the one person that has done this trick in a run, which is silly. I don't like that. Yeah. Just going to save, and actually I'm going to save and cheat a tiny bit just so if I fail this, I can come back to here. But what I'm trying to do is when you hit A on this prompt, it brings up this menu. If you can bring up that menu while you're out of range, of the shrine, it only checks if you can buy it when it opens the menu. So I've moved out of range of it, and so the checks have been turned off. So when I hit cancel or whatever that word is, look at my health.
Here he goes.
And if we look at my inventory, it's still going. I have level 189 HP. I have negative 186 HP upgrades remaining. And I have right at negative 1,000,000 gold.
This one's just so visually stunning. I love it.
Yeah, it's great. I'm delighted that like the game knows what to do when you do this. It's like, okay, yeah, just here goes the bar.
And it's actually like a different part of the bar. Like if you only do it a little bit, it'll just be like half extended up into your inventory.
It's just legitimately like pushed off the screen when you pause. Oh my god, or not pause, look at your inventory, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't pause.
Now that I've done this, I don't have a way to kill myself at all. So I'm going to turn that back off real fast.
It would just take some time.
just a little bit of time.
You can do that with all 6 upgrades, so you can get. Unfortunately, attack is like capped, so you can't just do 1 billion damage per second. But everything else is fair game. Silent in their true ending time, they did basically infinite stamina. So.
Oh, good. Lesser Dog would be proud, Thrin says.
Yeah. This is the costume change room.
Anyway, so we just never found this when we were playing.
I found it literally right after we stopped streaming on our final stream. I was just running around New Game Plus and was like, okay, wait, what's this hole behind? This is what my New Game Plus is set to. I think I might have changed. What? What?
There's a secret 5th room that changes the color of the tuft of hair on the top.
Oh no!
So now that was like a darker pink.
Oh my gosh.
But if you find yourself in debt to the shopkeeper, if you for some reason die in here, which there's almost no way to do accidentally, there is currently a glitch with this game. So if you're playing casually and you're like, man, I'm grinding for money and I'm sick of it, here's what you do. You go into the changing room, somehow die, dynamite, shoot yourself with fire wand, whatever. If you go back in here, and it has to be on this upper portion. If you do it down here, doesn't work. No idea why. When you pick up your ghost, it doesn't get rid of the ghost.
Oh. Fountain of bit. You know, restore all of those bits you used to get, 187 health.
Runs a cheese party. Amazing. Oh my goodness.
White is good because it doesn't waste any time, so you can do it in runs if you're down here.
Oh. I wonder if, like, because the changing room also has fox states, Mochi says.
Maybe. Like, it knows that you've picked it up, because if you, like, leave and come back, then it's gone. But your guess is as good as mine. Like,
oh
now
God.
it's like, oh, you've picked it up. It just doesn't remove it somehow.
Oh, man. Delightful.
But yeah, this is Tunic. It's a little broken in any percent, but it is a wonderful game to play, and I highly recommend it to everyone.
Yeah.
Really good game. Yeah.
I mean, even after we played it the first time, I went back and replayed the entire thing, and it was still fun just, like, figuring out all these puzzles and stuff.
Yeah,
I've been, like, hassling my friends now that, hey, have you heard of a game called Tunic? Don't look it up. Oh, Mochi's saying if maybe it's like walk behind curtain, one fox is swapped for another, and briefly there's two fox. So the game is like, do not remove a fox in this section or something.
Maybe. That room just, for whatever reason, reminds me of Super Mario RPG in Booster's Tower.
Oh, yeah. You come out pixely. You're so right. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is what I had to show today. So thank you very much for showcasing it.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on stream and showing off these runs. This was so much fun. It was a delight to have you on, and thank you for the offer.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do.
Thanks everyone for watching Fast Fox.
Thanks for everyone who stopped by. Is it Discord? I think.
That's ours.
There's our Discord.
And here's the Tunic speedrunning Discord again. And also here's Mochi's comic.
Oh, good.
It's delightful.
I can't believe you actually did it in Tunic.
I am rusty on this.
I think it was like right after we did either the first or second episode, Mochi disappeared and came back writing Tunic. It's like powerful. So powerful. Is Games Done Quick still going?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
we'll just dump everyone
they're
into
in
games.
Super Mario 64.
Awesome. Let's fall into Super Mario 64 and see more speedrunning. But yeah, thank you again. This is great.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Oh wait, I have to hit enter on raid, or it doesn't do it.
It doesn't magically divine your intent. Yeah.
I wrote it in the thing. I was like, okay, why isn't the thing popping up? Gotta hit enter. Okay, here we go. Goodbye for realsies.